Documentation is the most skipped layer in software, and it's the one the AI is best at. Sit with that for a second. The boring chore everybody dreads, puts off, and does badly. That's the exact thing the machine does faster, in more detail, and more accurately than you ever would by hand. So here's the part nobody tells you. Documentation isn't the tax you pay. It's the free win nobody picks up. So far, the AI knows what you're building. That's context. And it knows the lines it won't cross. That's rules. But it has one problem, neither of those fixes. It forgets. Close the chat, open a new one tomorrow, and you're talking to a brand new hire who's never seen your project in their life. Everything you decided yesterday, gone. That's the hole this phase fills. Documentation is the project's memory. So here's what you'll be able to do by the end. Stand up that memory so it writes itself. 3 kinds of document, where each one lives, and how to get the AI keeping the record while it builds. Do it once, and you stop re-explaining your project every morning. It just remembers. Watch how that hole sinks a build, because it's quieter than you think. Monday, you and the AI decide something real. Pull payments straight from Stripe instead of uploading a spreadsheet every week. Good call. You move on. Wednesday, new chat. You ask for a small change to that same feature, and the AI, with no memory of Monday, cheerfully suggests a spreadsheet upload. Friday, third session, it drifts somewhere else again. 3 weeks in, your project quietly contradicts itself in 4 places, and you can't tell which decisions are still live. Nobody made a mistake. The AI just never had a memory to lose. Here's why this used to be miserable and isn't anymore. The reason most projects have terrible documentation was never that it's hard. It's that nothing ever required it, so it didn't happen. But you already fixed that. Back in rules, one of your starter rules was documentation as a byproduct. That one line changes everything. The AI doesn't write the docs after the build as a separate chore. It writes them while it builds, as a side effect of the work. You make a real decision, it records it. You don't lift a finger, the rules require it, the AI writes it, the project keeps it. Open the documentation folder in the build kit, and you'll find 3 subfolders, and the split between them is the whole game. Decisions, plans, reference, 3 jobs, and the second you blur them, your documentation starts to rot. So keep them clean. Decisions are the why. Plans are the now. Reference is the how. That's the entire mental model. Why, now, how, and once it's in your head, you'll never file a doc in the wrong place again. Decisions are the heart of it, so let's get specific. A decision record is one short file for one meaningful choice, numbered in order. That Stripe call from Monday, that's a decision record. A title that says what you decided, the date, the context, the situation, and what else you considered. The decision itself, in a sentence, the rationale, and the consequences, what it now commits the project to. The build kit even ships you a filled-in one to copy, Decision 0001, written out the long way, so you can see the shape before you write your own. Read it once, then write Decision 0002 for your first real choice. And here's the rule that trips everybody up. You never edit a decision after you write it. Never. Changed your mind 3 months later? You don't rewrite history. You write a new decision that supersedes the old one and link the two. Now anyone, you or the AI 6 months from now, sees not just what you decided, but that you tried it the other way first and learned something. That trail is the whole point. And here's where it gets good, because you don't write these alone. Making the decision is yours. That's judgment. That stays human. But the writing, hand it to the AI. You talk the trade-off through out loud, you land on the call, and you tell it. Log that as a decision record. It drafts the whole thing against the format. You read it back, you fix the one line it got slightly wrong. Done. Even better, next session, before it builds, have it read its own decisions back to you. Watch it say, out loud, we decided to pull from Stripe directly. Here's why. That's the moment the project stops forgetting. You're not the memory anymore. The documentation is, and the AI writes it and reads it. Plans are the opposite of decisions, and that contrast is the easiest way to remember both. A decision is frozen the second you write it. A plan is alive, the one feature you're building right now. What done looks like, what's left. You edit it constantly as the work moves, and when the feature ships, you don't archive it like a trophy, you delete it. So, decisions accumulate, plans rotate, reference just sits there static. The API doc, the spec, the stuff the AI reads but never writes. 3 clocks. That's why they live in 3 folders. Now run the clock forward. 6 months in, the AI knows everything the project knows, every decision and why. Whatever you're building this week, every reference it needs. You open a fresh chat on a Tuesday morning, and it picks up exactly where you left off. No re-explaining, no drift. Compare that to skipping this. 6 months of an AI that forgets you every single morning. Same tool, completely different project. And the wild part is the AI did almost all the writing. That's phase 3, documentation. The project's memory, written by the machine, kept by the system, working for you while you sleep. Context told it what. Rules told it how. Documentation lets it remember. Next up, phase 4, verification. How you know the work actually works, instead of just hoping it does. See you there.